Welcome to our Google Apps for Education webpage. We've created this to support you. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you understand all the possibilities and capabilities of this webpage and what it can do for you. So very first thing, if you actually click on the welcome screen and you hover over it, contact information shows up. If you click on that, you'll have access to my information and Ed Price's information here. Please feel free to email or call if you have questions or concerns. After that, we have a Google Apps for Education. We have the various content areas that we'll be trying to focus on over our period of time at your school. If you click on any one of these, it will take you to a page in which it has a little video to show you what it actually is. And then we broke down the actual instruction into mini sections, which will all have little links to videos to kind of go back over. So if you get home after you've heard the instruction in school, and you want to find out exactly how it works and you want to play around with it, but you may have forgotten something, you can quickly click back on the link and have a short video reminder. We also have some crib sheets for each one of the concepts that we cover, or at least most of them, I should say. If you click on it, it'll give you a 1-page or 2-page document, in this case 4 pages, in which it gives you a really brief walkthrough of what Google Apps in this case is within the classroom, what it is, why use it, instructional ideas, and this is a format for every one of these crib sheets that we have. We have a Khan Academy link in which we are currently running a Khan Academy summer program. We created a website and we wanted to share that with you so that you could actually see what it might look like in action. So you can go here, look over at what we have. We have a link to the actual Khan Academy site, but this is just a really good idea or a good way to see how it could be implemented within the classroom. We have some free resources, YouTube in the classroom, some script information. So if you click on any one of these, free tools just talks about Glogster, Prezi, TED-Ed, and Sketch. There's lots of others, but these are just some free tools that we thought might be good to see. We have YouTube in the classroom, just some ideas of how you could actually utilize YouTube in the classroom. So make sure you click on this. And then of course, scripts, which are great for both spreadsheets and forms. So we want to make sure that you had access to some of these to actually read, watch videos, and try to implement some of these scripts yourself. We have a getting to know you form that we want to start with. So you'll fill this out, submit it, and then make sure to check your email that you've submitted right up here. We have tied a script to this called Autocrat, which it will send you an email response based on your form. It's a really powerful tool that we want to make sure that you see. In addition to that, we also have some thoughts. Now this is a neat site. This is called Padlet, and what Padlet allows you to do is it allows you to set up a board for your classroom, and if at any time you get home and you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything, you could double click on this Padlet, put your name, you could type something, help, you can take a picture of yourself looking very confused. The kids actually like this part a lot. All right, and then I could so I could either put the picture on like help, or if I want to actually attach like some sort of, let's say, website, I can click this right here. It's interesting. And get rid of this and actually attach a link. And now I'll put this right here. Or if I don't want to do that, I could also upload a file, which is kind of neat. So I could either drop in a file. So let's just drop something in. Let's drop in. Let's try this right here. It's just some information. So it's actually inserting a PDF right here, which is kind of a neat thing that it could do. It's going to take a little bit of time, but if you have any questions, if you're reading something or if you want to share something with the group, you're welcome to put this in here. This is a really good way to share information. So let's say that I ask a question. Somebody else in the class might have an answer to it. They could then take my comment after this all finishes. We can move it over to the right-hand side, and then underneath I could say, here is my answer, what I think it is. And it's a good way for constant communication to occur within the classroom without always having the teacher being in charge of it. So in a moment this should upload. This was a huge document that I attached. I probably shouldn't have done this one. But here we go. So now you could actually view this document. It's kind of cool. So I click on this. I'll now open up to my instruction manual for a camera I just purchased. So, but in any case, lots of things you could do with this. Really neat site. In general, I hope that this site makes sense and that it's helpful for you. If at any time you have any questions, concerns, or even comments or suggestions of how we can make this site or this class better, please feel free to, again, go back to our contact information, email or call Ed Price or myself. Thanks a lot.